Hey everybody, this is Ty Cannon here with Car Mechanic Simulator. And I believe this is episode 4. I did a little bit off stream, but I did post a video. It's called episode 3.1, I believe. And all I did was basically grind out a few jobs, nothing major. I think I might have earned some sort of skill point, but I did not spend it yet. We'll take a look at that first. Then we'll try maybe a story mission, something a little tough. Maybe I should do the tough stuff off stream and the easy stuff on stream. I don't know. But I'm assuming that it's more interesting watching it live if you want to see the tough stuff. It might be kind of boring, maybe, to some people to watch me change oil in 10 cars in a row. So I'll try to mix it up on the live stream. So I got no cars in the bay or anything. A little while back, I had increased the size of my shop to include the workbench and, what do you call this thing? This thing, it's like treadmills, the path test. And I actually used the path test in episode 3.1, the offline gameplay. Alright, let's get a toolbox. I do have one skill point, but it's not letting me... I already have that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll add recycling. The reason is I really want to upgrade all my workbench stuff. I want to get up to 75% minimum. Alright, so we did that. We will save that change. And let's see what kind of cars we got coming in. Got a story, normal, 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 normal. Lots of normals. But I think I'm going to go with the story. Let's take a look at it at least. I read in a newspaper that the timing component should be replaced more frequently than recommended by the manufacturer. Same goes for the oil. Check both of those and replace whatever you decide. Take it. This is whatever you decide means he's not giving us a list of parts. Let's see how bad the timing is. It'll show us a number of question marks to give us an idea of what we're going to replace. So we'll go into this and hit the car status. So the oil is that one, but up here we got 8 different parts in the timing area of it. Let's get it up on the lift, or over to the lift. So at some point I'm going to have to dump the oil out. So let's go ahead and get this all the way up on the lift and dump the oil out first. That way, no matter what happens, I'm not going to spill oil on the floor and cost myself a $100 fine. Yes, that is in the game. So first we'll move it under the car. We'll use it. Alright, good. So now we can take a quick peek at it. Nothing really stands out. Let's take a look at the order one more time under the oil part. Drain oil, replace with new. Alright, so we don't have to worry about the filters. So let me go ahead and bring it back down, or do I do suspension from up there? I don't think this is a suspension job. This is a timing part stuff, so I can bring it down. So we'll check the timing stuff under the hood. We don't have to have it up on the lift. Whoops. Hit the button twice by mistake there. There we go. So let's take a proper look at it. We're going to end up doing a lot of timing stuff. So we're going to take off the timing cover, and to do that I have to do all those red parts have to come off. So we'll start with the gotta do this belt first. Now if I want to do this belt, I gotta take off belt tensioner. So I'm just going to take a whole bunch of stuff apart to get the timing cover off. we got the timing cover off, let's see if we can go into examine mode and see if there's anything looking too rough. Yep, that turned red. That's a bad news item. That's bad as well. What about the belt? The belt's good. But to get those off, I think I have to take the belt off. So we'll do that. Sometimes these engines have another timing area over here, but I don't see that on this one. So let's go ahead and look at the car status and see if we've gotten all the... Oh, we've only got 2 parts discovered. Holy mackerel. Alright, well, I can see some problems already. Looks like these are red. See these ignition coils? They're probably bad. So we'll remove those, and then we'll check the spark plugs underneath. They're probably bad, and look, they already look kind of rusted out. The spark plugs out. Now, before I go too far into the engine, yeah, we still got 2 more parts that, let's get the engine head cover off. And this is where I start getting to the unknowns here. What I'll do is go into inspection mode, I guess. And let's look at this thing. Oh, it's red. Both camshafts. Okay, well, let's take them off. Now, what do we see? Alright, we got it all lined up. All the parts I need are listed now. So let's go over here. Again, let's look at the inventory. Need 2 normal straight-up camshafts, 4 ignition coils, and 2 standard cam gears. Two standard camshafts, 2 standard cam gears, and 4 of the coils. Now I should be able to put this baby back together. Put it in part mount mode, and see those invisible parts pop back up. Little sparky plugs back. Plugs were fine, come to find out. They're used, but they're not in bad shape. They just happen to have a copper tip, I guess. They're all at 90%. Now we can put the new ignition coils on top of those. Now let's focus over here on the timing area. And again, go into part mount, and here we go with the cam gears. And we can put that belt back on, timing belt. Then we put the big old cover on top. Now we've got plenty of junk to go on now that we took off earlier to get the timing cover off. Now the water pump. Alright, now we can put the serpentine belt on and the tensioner. Not 100% sure what's left. That might have been it. Let's take a look at my spare part list. Oh, serpentine belt. We need the serpentine belt on there. Let's go ahead and put that on. Yep, there it is. That did it a bit. Now we should have all red parts. Red, 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 red. Okay. Which I'll sell. I'll just sell them. Actually, you know what? Before I do, let's go ahead and get this car on the road. So let me put the oil back in it. That car should be good to go. Everything's green. Looks like we're going to make like $1,100 off of that too. Perfect. So before I do anything, let's go ahead and save. That was a good storyline mission. Now I could sell those dead parts over there for like cheap. But I want to see if I can use the repair bench. There are no items to work with. Okay, fair enough. So let's sell these parts. 14 bucks. 11. 9, 8, 8, 8, 22 for camshaft, 26 for camshaft. And these are all parts that I'll end up putting in storage until I start building up a car. I don't want to open these crates and get more of these in my inventory. I still have to unlock, I'll show you. Over here, the provides more room. It adds a warehouse. Once I get the warehouse open, I can start stuffing that stuff in there. But that was a successful little mission there. So if we look at our orders, we could do another story order, right? This one down here. But I think I want to do a nice easy one. Suspension. Let's provide it. There's only 4 seconds left on. Let's take it. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Last time I had a huge suspension job, it was a nightmare. But who knows? Maybe this one will be easier. Baha. Other than the rust, not a bad looking car. Yeah, I'm not as familiar with suspension as the other stuff, so that's why I wanted to do it. So we got wheel hub bearing. I think I'm going to take this car out on the road here for a little bit. So let's go ahead and take it to the test track. I want to go over those little bumps and see if that, marks any parts on the suspension that I need. Plus, it's a little variety for the stream. Alrighty, I turned off the fan on the ceiling on my room just to give me a little less noise. But it's starting to get warm. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it back on. Hopefully it won't be too noisy in the background. It shouldn't be. It's on low. There it is. It's on. Meantime, let's drive this dude's car. I probably shouldn't be going this fast. Oh shoot, I missed the turn. Hope I don't... Jeez. Hope I don't damage anything doing that. That's ridiculous. This isn't even the part I need to drive through, really. The thing turns like pretty sharp. Alright, here come the bumpies up here, right? Right here. Now I gotta do the brake thing and then I'm done. brakes aren't on the list, so I'm not really worried about the brakes, to be honest. Alright. This gives a little look at the, hopefully the suspension parts. Maybe. I'm trying it. I don't know. We'll see. Wish the loading was faster. I guess if someday it will be on the PS5, right? They're saying that system has much faster processing, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Well, I think we already knew that, though, didn't we? The 3 parts, but my hope is that after I put it up where it needs to be looked at, it'll mark the red easier, you know. I assume I have to put it up on the list for this, so let's go ahead and try that. Got us a suspension job, fellas. Oh, well there it says suspension, but I want to get a quick overview first. Alright, we got one up there. Oh boy, I wonder how hard that is to take off. I probably have to take off the whole tire to get to that, huh? Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be, yeah, I got to get this tire off. Alright, well, let's start with that. And I'll probably have to take all that off too, but for now, let's see what happens if I try to just... It really, really wants me to take this little piece off first. Oh, it's letting me do it this time. Nice, okay, good. Well, that was not as bad as I thought it would be to get that off. Back into overview. Yellows and greens, they're acceptable. Let's go back here. We know we got some more stuff, but we might have to actually look for it, because this isn't too bad. Well, let's get all the tires off, get back on the back end at least. I mean, I don't think he even cares about this thing here, but it is a little rusty. Let's get this tire off. Just inspect it with my eyeballs. Although I probably could do what you call it in the examine mode. See, yellow's not that bad. What about the rear shock absorber? Oh, I should have did the test path. I do have the test path. I want to do that just because it looks like fun. So let's go ahead and put the tires back on and oh, we can't do test path. I've already pulled stuff off. That's a bummer. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm probably going to do all this stuff out of order, but sway bar, front end link A. Sway bar, front end link A. So let's put this car back together and put it on the test path. And then we'll pull it back off again and just want to get the car back together and run it on the test path. I think that'd be kind of fun. It says it'll help determine some of the status of some of the parts I might need too. So we'll just pop these tires back on. It shouldn't take long. We'll run the test path, which I've only used once before. It's kind of cool. Alright, so we did that, and we did replace one part. So when I look at my order now, I do have one green dot. But I want to run this through the test path. So let's get this back down. Move car to test path. And there it is. When you're playing the game, it is a lot louder. I have it turned down the volume a little bit so you can hear the voice better. Plus, I don't want to hear all that bang and clank getting too loud. Front shock absorber A. You're going back up. We got more parts to figure out here. Now let's take a look at the list. Oh, it shows all the parts now. Look at that. Nice. Will it show them all in red now too? Well, we definitely see the front shock absorber. Wheel hub bearing. Front spring. I see a little red in there, so maybe it's that thing. Alright, let's get this tire back off. We definitely have some parts to work on here. Stop. Okay, there we go. That little tiny part in the middle. Wheel hub bearing. So this has to come off first. Got the wheel hub bearing. That allows me to take off this front shock absorber. Alright, let's see what we got here. We only have one red part, although the front shock absorber is bad too. Where is that? I don't know where it is, but maybe it's missing. But I need a front shock absorber A, and that's for darn sure. Front shock absorber A. And I need a wheel hub bearing. There it is. Alright. So those are two good parts, the shock absorber, wheel hub bearing. Now I gotta look at this. Huh. Front spring. Wonder where that is. It should look like a spring, right? What about the other tire? Oh, what's that up there? Is that a spring? It is. It's part of the shock absorber. This might be a job for spring puller. It's working, and now it's done. See how it lit up again? So we'll take the parts out of it. So let's see what I ended up with here. Ah, that's why I couldn't find shock absorber array. It was all part of that package deal. So I've already bought the front shock absorber array, so I can sell this. But I did not buy another front spring. And it just said front spring, straight up. Front spring. So now that I have those parts, I can re-put it together with all the new pieces using the spring puller. Let's join the parts back together. Boop, de-boop, de-boop. Boom. And now I just have to put it back together. Suspension, part mount. We'll try to start with the shock absorber. What the heck? Oh, did I not take the parts back off? Why is it missing? I swear this thing, I think this game is screwing me. I don't know, when the job's done I might have a bunch of parts to sell at half price, but I'm going to try to get this car fixed first. It's going to let me do it this time. Now it is. And let's do the front end link. Good. That might be it for the internal. What we got left here in inventory. Front drive axis. I got a bunch of stuff there. I definitely need to put the wheel hub bearing on, huh? It's in that little tiny spot if I remember right. Yep. So the bearing let me put the axle on, and then Now that's on, I can put the tire on. Definitely still not an expert. That did do it though. So let me look at my parts inventory. I did end up with a, oh, it's a rear shock absorber A. I must have bought the wrong one. Darn. Fair enough, car is fixed though. I lost a little money on that deal, just maybe not on the job, but it's hard to tell because it won't build that into account. Still, I just had to get the job done at least. Oh, I tapped it instead of holding it, so let me go ahead and now you have to hold it. Since I didn't remove any oil, I don't have to add any oil. So let's go ahead and finish the car. Done. Game is saved. Check the toolbox. Oh, I do have an upgrade. Let's see the other ones real quick. I could do the... See, these are all really good things, too. These two tools right here and this tool here, I kind of want them, but I'm going to try to work on this repair bench thing more. Oh, it's not letting me do it. Does it? Oh, let's do this then at least. The tire tread tester. That's a new thing. Alright, let's see what we got in the order. Bank. I don't think I'm ready for another story mission today. Engine and rims, you know? Here's a filter replacing. That's a little easy. So that could be a nightmare. Running gear faults. What the heck? Oh, something else popped up. Brake problems. I'm going to do a brake job. I haven't done one of those today yet. Whoops, wrong button. So, brake pads, brake caliper. Looks pretty simple. I almost took the mirror off by mistake. I don't even... Yeah, I definitely have to put up on the lift for this. We definitely got some issues back here. So let's start with that tire. Come on, take tire off. I took the brake disc off only because it's so rusty looking. So we got the brake caliper here. Everything else looks pretty good on this tire. I guess the pad will be on a different tire. Yeah, it's probably this one. Look at that. I saw some red in there. Brake pad. And a brake caliper. pretty simple job. That's one of two tires back together. This should finish it. Just double check. Looks good. That was a quickie. It's also only a $40 profit job. But it was easy. List provided brakes. Another quick and easy brake job. ABS module this time as well, though, and a caliper pad. Can't remember if the ABS module comes out under the hood, so let me go ahead and try that. Looks like that's it right there. Whoops. Oh, I hit the wrong button there. Alright. So let's see if that'll come right off. It did. Might as well go ahead and buy a new one now, right? Then we can put it up on the lift to do the rest. Let's see. I'm pretty sure that's it for under the hood. The rest is all up on the lift. So we'll go to overview mode. Nothing really stands out on the outside. Definitely got one there. And one there. Okay. So we got a caliper and a pad, so we got to get these tires off. Yep, pad, caliper. Brake pad, brake caliper. Now we can just put it right back together in part mount mode. That's one. Now I just got the brakes on the other one. Oops, wrong button. There we go. And now the tire. Pull the sucker off the lift. I should have looked at it to see if it was done first, but I'm sure it is. Oh, it's done. That's a $400 job, too. Nice. I got some dead parts. Let's see if I can repair them. No. So we'll go to inventory and we'll get rid of these red parts. No skill points. Alright, let's see if we get another fast and easy here. Orders. I don't order the story order. That's probably complicated. We got another brake. That looks harder. Oil and filter is easy, but it's probably not worth much. Oh, my brake. Where's my brake job? There we go. Let's go with the brake brake system stuff. And it's a 41%. I don't know if that means anything, but it might mean maybe it's harder. Pay more money. I don't know. Brake drum, brake shoe, drum wheel cylinder. Huh. I want to try this on the test track, because the test track has that brake thing at the end. I'm thinking maybe that'll help spot the parts easier. I don't know. This is my last car. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. To play this particular game, I have to sit very close to my TV because the words are tiny, like on the screen now at the bottom middle. To me, that is too small to read from my normal seated position. It's not a small TV. It's a medium-sized television. What we have is some bad eyeballs and some outdated glasses, which normally isn't a problem. I can easily read the words on the right, for example, in the chat. But wow, this car has a 0 to 60 in about a billion seconds. It's terrible acceleration. Alright, at least the braking seems better, so I'll have to brake a mile ahead. I would not take the Swiss Street Race. The steering is sensitive, the brakes are sensitive, it's this acceleration's garbage. I've had this accelerator held for a while and it's still in second gear. Uh-oh, there goes my dog alarm. It's gonna have to ring for a second until I hit the brakes up here. Alright, let's see how this thing brakes. Wow, I blew right out of the brake zone. Alright, now I can get back there to that alarm. Now, let's see if that helped with any results. Maybe it'll give me some braking notes. It'll probably list the same parts, but the point is I want it on the car to hopefully light up. I hope that helps there. So no matter what this chart says, yikes, there's a lot of stuff that's low, but not dead. Only 2 red things. Now I want to put the car on the test path. it is. So we're gonna test it in this way. Because it has a brake/reverse, I'm thinking maybe this will find some parts too. Alright. We'll move over to car lifter A. Whoops, wrong way. We'll take another peek. Drum, brake drum, drum wheel cylinder, brake shoe. Don't think I'm going to have to drain oil for that. It's only 3 parts. Will they pop up? Well, there's definitely one there, front left. Maybe back left. Maybe back right. Don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to take the tire off. I can't remember if wheel hub's one of them. I don't think it is. Let's pull all these back tire stuff off though. Wheel hub 4, I don't think that was one of them. Alright, we definitely got the brake shoe. What's up? I'm going to say crazy even though there's no A. But if it was a double E, I'd say crazy. But since it's not, it's probably crazy. But I'm going to call you crazy because I think it sounds better. This is my last little mission for the day. Just doing a little brake job before I go. I don't know if you've ever seen this game before, but it's pretty fun for me. Some people would probably think it's stupid, but I love it. It's like doing stuff with your hands and solving a mystery all at the same time. Alright, so how many red parts do I have in my hands now? Just the brake drum? Oh no, brake shoe and a brake drum. So I'm missing one piece of this puzzle. The drum wheel cylinder. I don't know what that is. I don't know what a wheel drum cylinder is. I'm not a car head. I have no idea what a wheel drum cylinder is. I figured if I point my arrow at enough parts, maybe a wheel drum cylinder will pop up. Let's try the back. Whoops. This could be a problem if I don't know what a wheel drum cylinder is. Back to the front? Don't know. Well, I found one. Let's take them off both sides and see how it looks. It's a little tiny thing. Did I find a red one? Let's look. They actually don't look that bad. What about on the back tires? Oh, I bet I could inspect. I should have looked at it like this. I'm just going to take it off. One of these has to be bad, right? There it is. I found it. Alright, so I need a wheel drum cylinder, a brake drum, and a brake shoe. Brake drum, brake shoe, wheel drum cylinder, right? Drum wheel cylinder. Yep, drum wheel cylinder. Actually, I'm going to save those, try to do the repair bench on those. Alright, so let's put these back together in part mount mode. This is a 4-tire job, for me anyway it was. Today I learned what a wheel drum cylinder looks like on the Jeep. It's pretty specific. Not sure if it'll come in handy. But I did. Will I forget the information? Probably. But it got me through today at least. That should do it. It did. So let me get down off the lift, get it back to the client. It was a cheap job. That's really sad. No items to repair. Alright, so we will sell the garbage. We'll check our toolbox for points. No points. Save the game that way. And then save and return to menu. That's it. Alright everybody, thanks for Crazy for stopping by live, and thanks for everybody that watched later on YouTube. Another step forward in the game. Got to see me use the toolbox. gain a little ability with the, I think I got a tool that I haven't used yet, checking tread on a tire, but I got it, so it's a step forward. A little bit of money, a little experience, learn a few things, and I will catch you next time. Hope you enjoyed Car Mechanic Simulator. Bye-bye. Ty Camden.